In the quiet streets of Oak Ridge Park, a shocking break-in takes a wild turn when HOA President Evelyn Ross sneaks into Alex Thompson's garage, expecting rule violations, only to uncover his secret art studio filled with bold sculptures. Little does she know, Alex is a judge ready to turn the tables. This isn't just a neighborhood spat, it's an art war that lands Evelyn in hot water. What happens next will amaze you. Tell us where you're watching from, and if you love creative comebacks, hit subscribe, because next time I've got a twist you won't expect. I live in Oak Ridge Park with my cat Whiskers, and by day, I'm a judge in the city court. But at night, my garage transforms into a hidden art studio. I sculpt bold pieces, like a twisted tree symbolizing freedom, keeping it secret to avoid trouble. One misty evening, I was shaping clay when a shadow loomed outside. I peeked out, saw Evelyn Ross, the HOA president, her clipboard glowing under the streetlight. "Your yard's a mess," she barked. "Too many shadows." I wiped clay off my hands. "Evelyn, it's art inspiration," I said, calm but firm. She sneered. "Art's no excuse," she snapped. "Clean it or fine." She strutted off, leaving me uneasy. A few days later, a purple note landed. "Remove that ugly tree stump." Signed with Evelyn's sharp EI frowned. "It's my muse." Next day, another note. "No odd structures, too weird." I hid my smaller sculptures, but more came. "Your lights flicker, your gate's rusty." I wondered, is she onto my art? One afternoon, Sarah Jenkins, my neighbor with paint-stained hands, leaned over. "Evelyn's targeting you," she said. "Banned my mural." I nodded. "Yeah, she's strict." Sarah shook her head. "Watch her, she's obsessed." Then came the HOA meeting. I sat quietly, Evelyn at front in a navy suit. "We need art control," she announced. "Nothing offensive allowed." I raised my hand. "Art's expression," I said. "Not your call." Evelyn glared. "I decide taste," she hissed. The room shifted, eyes on me. After, she cornered me. "Your yard's next," she whispered. Peppermint breath harsh. "Comply, or else." I walked away, a chill settling. Next morning, I was sculpting a jagged eagle when Evelyn appeared. "Your garage hides secrets," she yelled. "Open it." I stood. "Evelyn, it's private," I said. "No, right." She smirked. "HOA rules trump all." She spat, forcing the lock with a tool. "Evelyn, that's illegal." I shouted. "Stop." She grinned. "Just inspecting," she said, swinging the door. My heart pounded as she stepped into my studio. I chased after. "Evelyn, out now," I said. She ignored me, knocking over a clay bust. "What's this junk?" she muttered, spotting my eagle sculpture. Her eyes widened. "This is obscene." I crossed my arms. "It's art, and you broke in." She grabbed my robe, hanging nearby. "You're a judge." I nodded. "Yes, and you're trespassing." Evelyn paled, but snapped. "I'll report this." My blood surged. I scooped Whiskers, calming her. "Good kitty," I whispered. "You're safe." I dialed 911. "HOA broke into my studio." I said, "Need help." The dispatcher said, "Officers coming." I waited, mind racing. 20 minutes later, Officer Mike Hale arrived, broad with a steady gaze. I met him. "Evelyn forced in," I explained. "I'm a judge." Mike nodded. "Show me." I led him to the garage, lock broken. Mike noted it, then went to Evelyn's. From the window, I saw her argue, hands flailing. Mike shook his head, returned. "She admits entry," he said, "calls it duty." I clenched fists. "That's burglary." Mike looked at me. "With your role, big deal." He added, "Press charges." I nodded. "Yes." Mike and another cop approached. Soon, Evelyn in cuffs, shouting, "You'll pay." Neighbors peeked out. Sarah shuffled over, saw her break in. She said, "Evelyn's power-hungry." I sighed. "Thanks." Mike came back. "She's charged," he said. "Court soon." I nodded. "Okay." That night, I couldn't rest. Evelyn's threat echoed. I checked locks. Secure. Whiskers purred. Soothing. My phone buzzed. Unknown. "Judge won't save you." My stomach sank. "Who?" I called Sarah next day. "Got a threat," I said. She frowned. "Could be Evelyn's man." "Greg," she replied. Her muscle. I tensed. "Who's Greg?" Sarah whispered. "Her yard guy, enforces her will." I hung up, wary. Whiskers hissed at a sound. I peeked, saw nothing. Was this art war escalating? I wondered. I emailed the HOA, reported the break-in. Mr. Patel, quiet elder, replied, meeting tomorrow, bring proof. I felt a spark. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She patted calm. A kid waved. Cool cat. I smiled. Yeah, but a truck slowed. No plates. My heart raced. I rushed home, locking up. I sat with Whiskers, her purrs steadying me after that truck scare. The threat text replayed in my mind. Judge won't save you, sending chills. Who's behind this? I wondered. I locked the studio door tighter, hiding my eagle sculpture under a tarp. Sarah knocked, her apron dusted with paint. Heard about the break-in. She said, brought coffee. I thanked her, sipping, glad for the company. She frowned. Evelyn's losing it. She added, Greg's her shadow. Next morning, I gathered proof. Photos of the broken lock. The video of Evelyn's entry. The HOA meeting loomed, a chance to fight back. Is this my moment? I wondered. Tom, a burly neighbor with a trucker hat, stopped by, saw her force the door. He said, I'll back you. I nodded. Thanks. Strength in numbers. Mrs. Carter, an elderly widow, shuffled over, brought cookies. Evelyn's been snooping, she said. I smiled, appreciated. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail high despite the tension. The neighborhood buzzed, whispers about Evelyn. A kid waved. Hi, Judge Cat, he called, giggling. I chuckled. Yeah, but a figure watched from a van. Greg, maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home. Locking up, was he planning more? I wondered. I called Officer Mike, saw a van. I said, could be Greg. He replied, we'll patrol. Stay safe. That night, I patrolled with Sarah, her flashlight sweeping. Heard a rustle, she said, pointing. I shone mine, saw a raccoon darting. We laughed. Just nature. She smiled. You're brave. I nodded. Thanks. Whiskers meowed inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All clear. Mr. Patel said. I felt a flicker of hope. Sarah whispered, your art could change this. Next day, the meeting arrived. I brought Whiskers, showed my evidence on a tablet. The room filled. Evelyn at front, smug. Mr. Patel stood. We addressed the break-in, he said. I stepped up. Evelyn trespassed, I said, showing the lock photo. Evelyn scoffed. Inspection rights, she snapped. The crowd murmured. Sarah spoke. She's controlling art, she added. Unfair. Eyes turned. Evelyn glared. Art's a blight, she hissed. I'll remove it. I crossed my arms. It's my freedom. Mr. Patel raised a hand. Vote on her roll. Hands shot up against her. More than 4. Mr. Patel announced. Evelyn's out. Effective. Now, she stormed off. Greg trailing. I felt relief, but uneasy. Was this victory? I wondered. Tom clapped. Good start. That evening, a rock crashed through my window. Whiskers yowled. I ducked, heart pounding. The note tied to it read, Art ends here. I called Mike. Window smashed. I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're coming. Cops arrived. Found boot prints. Greg's. Mike said, we'll get him. I sighed. Thanks. Sarah helped board it. We'll stand, she said. Hope grew. Next day, I checked my studio. Sculptures intact. Mike called. Greg's linked. He said, court soon. I nodded. Good. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Stay strong, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I sculpted a new piece, a broken chain, symbolizing release. A van slowed. Greg's face in it. My pulse raced. I called Mike, saw Greg. I said. He replied, we're on it. That night, I patrolled with Tom. He carried a bat, eyes sharp. Heard a scrape, he said, pointing. I shone light, saw Greg by my shed, spray can in hand. Hey, I yelled, drop it. He ran, dropping the can. I called Mike. Got him, I said, sending video. Cops came fast. Mike leading. That's Greg, he said. Caught. Greg glared. Your art's trash, he muttered. Mike shut the door. Evidence clear. I sighed, relief washing. Inside, I found the can, paint to ruin my work. Whiskers nuzzled me, calming. Tom patted my back. One down. He said, Mrs. Carter called. Saw it, she added. The fight felt personal now. I stood with Tom, the spray can evidence in my hands, Whiskers brushing against my leg. The night felt heavy. Greg's glare lingering in my mind. Your art's trash, he'd said. Who's next? I wondered. I locked the studio, hiding the broken chain sculpture under a cloth. Sarah knocked, her eyes wide. Heard about Greg, she said. Brought paint to fix your window. I thanked her, feeling the support. She frowned. Evelyn's not done, she added. Watch out. Next morning, I patched the window with Sarah, the cold air seeping in. The neighborhood whispered, Evelyn's fall sparking talk. Is this turning? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. Meeting rescheduled, he said. More evidence needed. I nodded. I'll bring it. Mrs. Carter shuffled over. Brought soup. Evelyn's mad, she said. I smiled. Thanks. Strength in that. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her steps cautious. Kids waved. Hi Art, cat, they called, grinning. I chuckled. Yeah, but a shadow moved near the trees. Greg's friend, maybe. My heart thudded. I rushed home, locking up with this escalation. I wondered. I called Mike. Saw someone, I said, near the trees. He replied, we'll check cameras, stay inside. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light shaky. Heard a creak, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw a branch swaying. We sighed. Just wind. He nodded. You're steady. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All quiet. Sarah said, I felt a fragile piece. Mr. Patel whispered, your art matters. Next day, I sculpted a rising phoenix, clay soft under my hands. Mike called. Greg's charged. He said, vandalism and threats. I blinked. What's next? I asked. Court tomorrow. He replied, bring proof. I gathered videos. The can, my robe. Sarah helped. Ready, she said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Stay safe, she said. I nodded. Will. That evening, a note slid under. Art dies tonight. My stomach dropped. I called Mike. Got a threat, I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're patrolling. Cops arrived, lights flashing. Mike found footprints. Fresh, he said. Greg's crew. I sighed. Thanks. Tom boarded the door. We'll catch them, he said. Hope flickered. Next day, court loomed. Greg faced charges, vandalism and intimidation. I showed evidence. Whiskers by me. Greg's lawyer mumbled. Just a prank, he said. The judge, a stern woman, shook her head. This is deliberate, she declared. Greg shifted. Sweating, Mike testified. Caught with intent. The judge ruled. 30 days jail, $4,000 fine. Greg scowled, leaving. Neighbors cheered outside. Sarah hugged me. You're winning, she said. Mr. Patel smiled, proud. At home I sculpted more, the phoenix taking shape. A call came, unknown. Judge can't stop us. My heart raced. I called Mike. Got a call, I said. He sighed, tracing it. Stay alert. That night, I patrolled with Sarah. She carried a sketchbook. Heard a snap, she said, pointing. I shone light, saw a cat leaping. We laughed. Just a feline. She grinned. Your art's safe. I nodded. Thanks. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. I felt the fight shifting. Was this my stand? I wondered. The next day, I worked on the phoenix, clay firming. Mike visited. Trace points to Greg's brother, Paul. He said. I tensed. Another one, I asked. He nodded. We're on it. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep going, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded calm. A truck slowed, Paul's face in it. My pulse quickened. I called Mike. Saw Paul. I said. He replied, we'll stake out. I locked up. Whiskers alert. That night, the camera buzzed. Paul was at my gate, holding a hammer. I called Mike. He's here, I said, sending video. Cops came fast, Mike leading. Got him, he said. Hammer's evidence. Paul glared. Art's filth, he muttered. I watched Mike lead Paul away, the hammer glinting under the streetlight. Whiskers hissing softly at my side. The night air felt thick with tension. Art's filth, Paul had muttered, his words stinging. Is this the end of their fight? I wondered. I locked the gate, hiding the phoenix sculpture deeper in my studio. Sarah knocked, her face pale. Saw the arrest. She said, brought tape for the camera. I thanked her, grateful for her help. She frowned. Paul's just a pawn. She added, Evelyn's pulling strings. Next morning, I repaired the camera with Sarah. The lens cracked but usable. The neighborhood hummed. Paul's capture sparking hope. Is the tide turning? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane steady. Meeting tonight, he said. More proof needed. I nodded. I'll be ready. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought muffins. Evelyn's furious, she said. I smiled. Thanks, that's a sign. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail flicking nervously. Kids waved. Hi Art Man, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah, but a shadow lingered near the park. Evelyn's silhouette maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home. Locking up, was she planning revenge? I wondered. I called Mike. Saw a figure, I said, near the park. He replied, we'll review footage. Stay cautious. That night, I attended the meeting with Whiskers, tablet in hand. The room buzzed. Evelyn absent, but her presence felt. Mr. Patel stood. We addressed the attacks, he said. I showed videos. The hammer, Paul's arrest. Evelyn's lawyer, a wiry man, argued HOA rights. He mumbled. The crowd hissed. Sarah spoke. She's censoring art. She added, unjust. Tension rose. Evelyn burst in, red-faced. This is my domain, she shouted, pointing at me. I stood. You broke in, I said, showing my robe. She paled, but snapped. Art's a crime. Mr. Patel raised a hand. Vote on her removal. Hands flew up against her, overwhelming. Mr. Patel declared, Evelyn's out. Effective now. She stormed off, cursing. I felt a surge, but wary. Was this enough? I wondered. Tom clapped. Big win. That evening, a paint can smashed my studio window. Whiskers yowled. I ducked, heart pounding. The note read, Art burns next. I called Mike. Window hit, I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're coming. Cops arrived, found red paint splattered. Mike said, Evelyn's style. We'll get her. I sighed. Thanks. Sarah helped clean. We'll fight, she said. Hope flickered. Next day, I sculpted a defiant mask. Clay hard under my hands. Mike called. Paint traces to Evelyn. He said, caught soon. I nodded. Good. Mrs. Carter brought soup. Stay strong, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded tense. A car slowed. Evelyn's glare in it. My pulse raced. I called Mike. Saw Evelyn, I said. He replied, we're watching. That night, I patrolled with Tom, his bat ready. Heard a clink, he said, pointing. I shone light. Saw Evelyn by my shed, lighter in hand. Hey, I yelled. Stop. She ran, dropping it. I called Mike. Got her, I said. Sending video. Cops came fast. Mike leading. That's Evelyn, he said. Caught. Evelyn glared. Your art's a disgrace, she muttered. Mike cuffed her. Evidence clear. I sighed. Relief washing. Inside, I found the lighter, intent to burn. Whiskers nuzzled me. Calming. Tom patted my back. She's done, he said. Mrs. Carter called. Saw it, she added. The fight felt close to ending. I stood with Tom, the lighter evidence cold in my hand, Whiskers purring against my leg. Evelyn's glare. Your art's a disgrace, echoed as Mike drove her away. The night felt lighter, but a nagging doubt lingered. Is this truly over? I wondered. I locked the shed, covering the defiant mask with a tarp. Sarah knocked her sketchbook under. Arm. Saw the arrest, she said. Brought brushes to repaint. I thanked her, feeling the warmth of support. She frowned. Greg's crew might retaliate. She added, stay sharp. Next morning, I repainted the window with Sarah, the red streaks fading under blue. The neighborhood buzzed. Evelyn's capture a hot topic. Is the tide fully turned? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. Court tomorrow, he said. Bring all proof. I nodded. I'll be there. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought tea. Evelyn's downfall is big, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A boost. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her steps wary. Kids waved. Hi Art Hero, they called, beaming. I chuckled. Yeah, but a rustle came from the bushes. Greg's shadow maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a new threat? I wondered. I called Mike. Heard movement, I said. Near bushes. He replied, we'll check. Locked down. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light dim. Heard a snap, he said, pointing. I shone mine. Saw a squirrel scampering. We laughed. Just wildlife. He nodded. You're resilient. I thanked him. Whiskers slept inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All clear. Sarah said. I felt a fragile victory. Mr. Patel whispered, your arts are strength. Next day, I sculpted a unity spiral, clay smooth under my fingers. Mike called. Evelyn's charged. He said, arson intent. I blinked. What's next? I asked. Court at 9 a.m. He replied, be ready. I gathered videos, the lighter, my robe. Tom helped. Prepared, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Stay safe, she said. I nodded. We'll. That evening, a brick crashed through my kitchen window. Whiskers yowled. I ducked, heart pounding. The note read, Art dies with you. I called Mike. Window smashed. I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're coming. Cops arrived. Found a glove. Mike said, Greg's size. We'll nab him. I sighed. Thanks. Sarah helped board it. We'll protect, she said. Hope flickered. Next day, court arrived. Evelyn faced arson and burglary. I showed evidence. Whiskers by me. Evelyn's lawyer, a slick man, mumbled, just passion. He said. The judge, a gray-haired woman, shook her head. This is crime, she declared. Evelyn shifted, sweating. Mike testified, caught with intent. The judge ruled, 40 days jail, $6,000 fine. Evelyn scowled, taken away. Neighbors cheered outside. Tom hugged me. You did it, he said. Mr. Patel smiled. Justice. At home, I sculpted more. The spiral growing. A call came. Unknown. Judge falls next. My heart raced. I called Mike. Got a call, I said. He sighed, tracing it. Stay alert. That night, I patrolled with Sarah. She sketched. Heard a crunch, she said, pointing. I shone light. Saw a raccoon. We laughed. Just critters. She grinned. Your art's safe. I nodded. Thanks. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. I felt the fight nearing end. Was this my triumph? I wondered. The next day I worked on the spiral. Clay firming. Mike visited. Traced to Greg. He said, last one. I tensed. Where? I asked. He shrugged. Tracking him. Mrs. Carter brought soup. Keep going, she said. I smiled. Well, that afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded tense. A truck slowed. Greg's face in it. My pulse quickened. I called Mike. Saw Greg. I said. He replied, we're on it. I locked up. Whiskers alert. That night, the camera buzzed. Greg was at my gate, torch in hand. I called Mike. He's here, I said, sending video. Cops came fast. Mike leading. Got him, he said. Torch's evidence. Greg glared. Art's done, he muttered. I watched Mike haul Greg away, the torch flickering out under the streetlight. Whiskers hissing softly at my feet. Greg's words, art's done, rang bitter as the night grew still. Is this the final stand? I wondered. I secured the gate, draping a cloth over the unity spiral. Sarah knocked, her face tense. Saw the arrest, she said. Brought canvas to cover the window. I thanked her, feeling the bond tighten. She frowned. Evelyn's influence lingers, she added. Be cautious. Next morning, I patched the window with Sarah, the canvas muffling the cold breeze. The neighborhood stirred. Greg's capture, fueling whispers. Is the war winding down? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane firm. Court update, he said. More evidence needed. I nodded. I'll gather it. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought pie. Greg's fall is huge, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail low with unease. Kids waved. High art saver, they called, grinning. I chuckled. Yeah. But a figure loomed near the alley. Evelyn's ally, maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a last gasp? I wondered. I called Mike. Saw someone. I said, by the alley. He replied, we'll scan. Stay inside. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light steady. Heard a scrape. He said, point and I shone mine. Saw a stray can rolling. We sighed. Just trash. He nodded. You're strong. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All quiet. Tom said. I felt a fragile calm. Mr. Patel whispered, your art unites us. Next date, I sculpted a freedom flame. Clay warm under my hands. Mike called. Greg's charged, he said. Arson and threats. I blinked. What now? I asked. Court tomorrow, he replied. Be prepared. I collected videos, the torch, my robe. Sarah helped. Ready. she said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Stay safe, she said. I nodded. Well. That evening, a Molotov cocktail shattered my studio door. Whiskers yowled. I dove, heart pounding. The note, read, Art's ashes. I called Mike. Door hit, I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're coming. Cops arrived, found a rag. Mike said, Evelyn's signature. We'll get her. I sighed. Thanks. Tom helped douse it. We'll guard, he said. Hope flickered. Next day, court loomed. Greg faced escalated charges, arson and conspiracy. I showed evidence. Whiskers by me. Greg's lawyer, a nervous man, mumbled, just a scare, he said. The judge, a tall man, shook his head. This is terrorism, he declared. Greg shifted, sweating. Mike testified, caught with intent. The judge ruled, 50 days jail, $8,000 fine. Greg cursed, leaving neighbors cheered outside. Sarah hugged me. You're unstoppable, she said. Mr. Patel smiled. Justice prevails. At home, I sculpted more. The flame rising. A text came, unknown. Judge Burns next. My heart raced. I called Mike. Got a text. I said. He sighed, tracing it. Stay alert. That night, I patrolled with Tom. He carried a light. Heard a thud, he said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a branch fall. We laughed. Just nature. He grinned. Your art safe. I nodded. Thanks. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Sarah said. I felt the end nearing. Was this my victory? I wondered. The next day I worked on the flame, clay hardening. Mike visited. Traced to Evelyn. He said, last push. I tensed. Where? I asked. He shrugged, closing in. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep fighting, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded tense. A car slowed. Evelyn's eyes in it. My pulse quickened. I called Mike. Saw Evelyn, I said. He replied, we're moving. I locked up. Whiskers alert. That night, the camera buzzed. Evelyn was at my gate, gasoline can in hand. I called Mike. She's here, I said, sending video. Cops came fast. Mike leading. Got her, he said. Cans proof. Evelyn glared. Art's evil, she muttered. I watched Mike cuff Evelyn, the gasoline can clanking as she glared. Art's evil, her voice sharp in the night air. Whiskers hissed at my side, her fur bristling. The weight of her words hung heavy. Is this the last battle? I wondered. I locked the gate, shielding the freedom flame with a tarp. Sarah knocked, her breath quick. Saw the arrest. She said, brought a sketch of support. I thanked her, feeling the warmth. She frowned, her networks shaken. She added, stay vigilant. Next morning, I secured the studio with Sarah. The can's fumes lingering. The neighborhood buzzed. Evelyn's capture a shockwave. Is the tide fully shifted? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane firm. Court soon, he said. All evidence. I nodded. I'll bring it. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought soup. Evelyn's end is near, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A boost. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her steps hesitant. Kids waved. Hi, Art King, they called, beaming. I chuckled. Yeah, but a rustle came from the hedge. Greg's crew, maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a final strike? I wondered. I called Mike. Heard movement, I said, by the hedge. He replied, we'll check. Stay locked. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light dim. Heard a clatter, he said, pointing. I shone mine. Saw a trash bin tip. We sighed. Just wind. He nodded. You're solid. I thanked him. Whiskers purred. Inside, safe. The walkie buzzed. All quiet. Sarah said. I felt a fragile triumph. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our beacon. Next day, I sculpted a justice shield. Clay cool under my hands. Mike called. Evelyn's charged. He said, arson and burglary. I blinked. What's next? I asked. Court at 10 a.m., he replied. Be ready. I gathered videos, the can, my robe. Tom helped. Set, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Stay safe, she said. I nodded. Will. That evening, a firebomb grazed my roof. Whiskers yowled. I rolled, heart pounding. The note read, Judge's End. I called Mike. Roof hit, I said, sending a pic. He tensed. We're coming. Cops arrived, found a fuse. Mike said, Evelyn's desperation will nab her. I sighed. Thanks. Sarah helped douse it. We'll shield, she said. Hope flickered. Next day, court arrived. Evelyn faced escalated charges, arson and intimidation. I showed evidence. Whiskers by me. Evelyn's lawyer, a jittery man, mumbled, "Just zeal," he said. The judge, a stoic woman, shook her head. "This is assault," she declared. Evelyn shifted, sweating. Mike testified, caught with intent. The judge ruled, 60 days jail, $10,000 fine. Evelyn raged, taken away. Neighbors cheered outside. Tom hugged me. "You're a legend," he said. Mr. Patel smiled. "Law wins." At home, I sculpted more, the shield forming. A call came, unknown. "Judge's fall is near." My heart raced. I called Mike. "Got a call," I said. He sighed, tracing it. "Stay alert." That night, I patrolled with Sarah. She sketched, heard a crack, she said, pointing. I shone light, saw a branch snap. We laughed, "Just trees." She grinned. "Your art's strong." I nodded. "Thanks." The walkie buzzed. "All clear," Tom said. I felt the end looming. Was this my justice? I wondered. The next day, I worked on the shield, clay hardening. Mike visited Trace to Evelyn's last ally, Lisa. He said. I tensed. "Who?" I asked. He shrugged. "Her secretary." Closing in. Mrs. Carter brought tea. "Keep pushing," she said. I smiled. "Will." That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded tense. A car slowed, Lisa's face in it. My pulse quickened. I called Mike. "Saw Lisa," I said. He replied, "We're moving." I locked up. Whiskers alert. That night, the camera buzzed. Lisa was at my gate, matches in hand. I called Mike. "She's here," I said, sending video. Cops came fast, Mike leading. "Got her," he said. "Matches proof." Lisa glared. "Art's in," she muttered. I watched Mike lead. Lisa away, the matches clattering as she glared. "Art's in," her voice cutting through the night. Whiskers paced at my side, her tail flicking with unease. The air felt charged. Is this the final act? I wondered. I locked the gate, tucking the justice shield under a cover. Sarah knocked, her hands trembling. "Saw the arrest," she said, brought a painting of peace. I thanked her, feeling the support deepen. She frowned. "Lisa's the last," she added. "Stay ready." Next morning, I hung Sarah's painting over the scorched door, the colors soothing the damage. The neighborhood hummed. Lisa's capture a turning point. Is the fight won? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane steady. "Court tomorrow," he said. "All proof." I nodded. "I'll be there." Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought cookies. "Lisa's fall is justice," she said. I smiled. "Thanks." A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her steps lighter. Kids waved. "High art, Judge," they called, cheering. I chuckled. "Yeah." But a shadow flickered near the corner. Evelyn's echo, maybe. My heart thudded. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a phantom threat? I wondered. I called Mike, saw a shadow. I said, "By the corner." He replied, "We'll scan. Stay safe." That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel. His light faint. Heard a rustle, he said, pointing. I shone mine. Saw leaves stirring. We sighed. "Just breeze." He nodded. "You're brave." I thanked him. Whiskers slept. Inside, calm. The walkie buzzed, all quiet. Sarah said. I felt a fragile peace. Mr. Patel whispered, "Your arts are light." Next day, I sculpted a harmony arc, clay, warm under my fingers. Mike called. "Lisa's charged," he said. "Arson and aiding." I blinked. "What now?" I asked. "Court at 9 a.m., he replied. "Be set." I gathered videos. The matches, my robe. Tom helped. "Ready?" he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. "Stay safe," she said. I nodded. That evening, a smoke bomb rolled into my yard. Whiskers yowled. I grabbed a hose, heart pounding. The note read, "Judge's art dies." I called Mike. "Yard hit," I said, sending a pic. He tensed. "We're coming." Cops arrived, found a timer. Mike said, "Lisa's work, we'll end it." I sighed. "Thanks." Sarah helped clear it. "We'll stand," she said. Hope flickered. Next day, court arrived. Lisa faced conspiracy and arson. I showed evidence, Whiskers by me. Lisa's lawyer, a shaky man, mumbled. "Just support," he said. The judge, a firm Man shook his head. This is crime, he declared. Lisa shifted, sweating. Mike testified, caught with intent. The judge ruled, 45 days jail, $7,000 fine. Lisa scowled, taken away. Neighbors cheered outside. Tom hugged me. You're a force, he said. Mr. Patel smiled. Law and art win. At home, I sculpted more. The arc rising. A message came, unknown. Judge's reign ends. My heart raced. I called Mike, got a message. I said. He sighed, tracing it. Stay alert. That night, I patrolled with Tom. He carried a light, heard a snap. He said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a twig break. We laughed. Just nature. He grinned. Your art's safe. I nodded. Thanks. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Sarah said. I felt the end near. Was this my legacy? I wondered. The next day I worked on the arc, clay solidifying. Mike visited, traced to a dead end. He said, all caught. I tensed. Sure? I asked. He nodded. Cruise. Done. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep shining, she said. I smiled. Well, that afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She patted calm. A crowd gathered. Neighbors. With art, my pulse lifted. I called Mike. Neighbors here. I said. He replied. Good sign. I joined them, Whiskers purring. That night, the camera showed no threats. I sat with Whiskers, the arc glowing. Good kitty, I said. We're close. The neighborhood felt alive, ready for change. I sat with Whiskers, the harmony arc casting soft shadows in my studio, the neighborhood's hum outside a barn. The crowd's art-filled hands lingered in my mind. Is this the turning point? I wondered. I locked the door, ensuring the sculpture's safety. Sarah knocked. Her smile bright, saw the gathering. She said, brought a mural plan. I thanked her, feeling the surge of unity. She grinned. Your art's sparking change, she added. Keep it up. Next morning, I sketched with Sarah, the mural taking shape on paper, colors bold. The neighborhood buzzed, the art movement growing. Is this our victory? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. Court today, he said. Final push. I nodded. I'll be ready. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought muffins. Community's alive, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A boost. That afternoon I walked Whiskers, her tail high with confidence. Kids waved. High art leader, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah, but a faint siren wailed, a reminder of past threats. My heart thudded. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a false alarm? I wondered. I called Mike, heard sirens. I said, near here. He replied, routine patrol, stay calm. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light steady. Heard a cheer, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw kids painting a wall. We laughed. Just art. He nodded. You've inspired. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid peace. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our soul. Next day, I attended court, the justice shield in mind. Mike called. All set, he said. Evelyn and Lisa's hearing. I nodded. Good. In court, I showed videos, the can, matches, my robe. Evelyn's lawyer, a gaunt man, mumbled, overzealous. He said. The judge, a wise woman, shook her head. This is law-breaking, she declared. Evelyn shifted, sweating. Mike testified, caught with intent. The judge spoke. Evelyn Ross, 60 days jail, $10,000 fine. She said, for arson and burglary. Lisa Brown, 45 days, $7,000 fine, for conspiracy. Both scowled, taken away. I felt a rush. Justice served. Neighbors cheered outside. Tom hugging me. You're a rock, he said. Mr. Patel smiled. Law triumphs. At home, I sculpted more. The arc nearing completion. A letter came. HOA board. New election. My heart lifted. I called Mike. Got a letter. I said. He chuckled. Good news, he replied. Stay alert. That night, I patrolled with Sarah, her sketchbook open. Heard a laugh, she said, pointing. I shone light. Saw a family painting. We smiled. Just joy. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. The next day, I worked on the arc, clay smooth. Mike visited. Case closed, he said. All jailed. I grinned. Sure, I asked. He nodded. Cruise done. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep creating, she said. I smiled. Will, that afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Neighbors planned an art fair. My pulse quickened. I called Mike. Fair idea, I said. He replied, great, I'll secure it. I joined the planning. Whiskers purring. That night, the studio glowed. No threats. I sat with Whiskers, the arc shining. Good kitty, I said. We're free. The neighborhood felt alive. Art rising. I sat with Whiskers, the harmony arc glowing softly in the studio, its curves reflecting the morning light filtering through the repaired window. The art fair idea buzzed in my mind. Is this our new beginning? I wondered. I locked the door, ensuring the sculpture's safety. Sarah knocked, her arms full of fabric. Saw the plan, she said. Brought banners. I thanked her, feeling the energy surge. She smiled. Your art's our future, she added. Let's make it big. Next morning, I stitched banners with Sarah, the colors vibrant against the cloth. The neighborhood hummed, the fair gaining traction. Is this our triumph? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. Election soon, he said. Your lead. I nodded. I'll consider. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought pie. Community's blooming, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail wagging with excitement. Kids waved. Hi art boss, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah, but a delivery truck rumbled, a reminder of past chaos. My heart skipped. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a new worry? I wondered. I called Mike. Saw a truck, I said, near my place. He replied, just delivery, stay easy. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light bright. Heard a song, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw a choir practicing. We laughed, just music. He nodded. You've changed us. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid joy. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our heart. Next day, I sculpted a community circle, clay warm under my hands. Mike called. Election set, he said. You're nominated. I blinked. Me, I asked. He laughed. Yes, lead them. I gathered art, the circle, my robe. Tom helped. Ready, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Stay strong, she said. I nodded. We'll dot that evening. A flyer flew in. Art fair this weekend. My pulse lifted. I called Mike. Fair's on, I said. He replied, I'll guard it. Neighbors gathered, planning stalls. Sarah helped design, we'll shine. That night, I patrolled with Tom, his light steady. Heard a cheer, he said, pointing. I shone it. Saw kids painting. We smiled, just life. The walkie buzzed, all clear. Sarah said. The next day, I worked on the circle, clay firming. Mike visited. Security set, he said. Fair's safe. I grinned. Great. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep leading, she said. I smiled. Will, that afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. The neighborhood buzzed, stalls rising. A car honked friendly wave. I joined the setup, Whiskers purring. That night, the studio hummed. No threats. I sat with Whiskers, the circle glowing. Good kitty, I said. We're building. The neighborhood felt alive. Art thriving. But a shadow moved. Faint. My heart quickened. I called Mike. Saw a shadow. I said. He sighed. We'll check. Likely nothing. Next morning, Mike confirmed. Just a neighbor, he said. All clear. I sighed. Thanks. I painted with Sarah. Banners done. Mr. Patel stopped. Vote tomorrow, he said. I nodded. Ready? Mrs. Carter brought cookies. You'll win, she said. I smiled. Hope so. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, fair nearing. Tom helped build, joking. The night felt warm, community strong. Sat with Whiskers, the community circle casting a warm glow across the studio. Its curves a promise of unity. The fair loomed close. Is this our celebration? I wondered. I locked the door, securing the sculpture. Sarah knocked, her hands paint-streaked. Saw the circle, she said. Brought lights for the fair. I thanked her, feeling the excitement build. She grinned. Your art's our star, she added. Let's shine. Next morning, I strung lights with Sarah, the yard sparkling with color. The neighborhood buzzed, the fair drawing near. Is this our moment? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane firm. Vote today, he said. Your time. I nodded. I'll go. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought muffins. You'll lead us, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail high with joy. Kids waved. High art chief, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah. But a distant shout echoed, a faint echo of trouble. My heart skipped. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a ghost of the past? I wondered. I called Mike, heard a shout. I said, far off. He replied, just kids, stay calm. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light steady. Heard a laugh, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw a family decorating. We smiled. Just festivity. He nodded. You've united us. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid hope. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our future. Next day, I voted. The community circle in mind. Mike called, polling strong. He said, you're favored. I grinned. Good. At the hall, I cast my vote, robe under arm. Tom helped. Steady, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. You'll win, she said. I nodded. Hope so. The room buzzed. Neighbors, chatting that evening. Results came. I'm elected HOA president. My pulse lifted. I called Mike. I won, I said. He laughed. Congrats, I'll secure the fair. Neighbors gathered, celebrating. Sarah hugged me. You did it, she said. That night, I patrolled with Tom, his light bright. Heard a song, he said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a choir. We smiled. Just joy. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Sarah said. The next day, I worked on the circle, clay finishing. Mike visited. Fair's guarded, he said. Tomorrow. I nodded. Great. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Lead well, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Stalls rose. Art everywhere. A truck delivered supplies. No threat. I joined the setup. Whiskers purring. That night, the studio glowed. No shadows. I sat with Whiskers. The circle complete. Good kitty, I said. We're leading. The neighborhood felt alive. Fair ready. But a faint scrape sounded. My heart quickened. I called Mike. Heard a scrape. I said. He sighed. We'll check. Likely wind. Next morning, Mike confirmed. Just branches, he said. All clear. I sighed. Thanks. I painted with Sarah. Fair prepped. Mr. Patel stopped. Proud day, he said. I nodded. Yes. Mrs. Carter brought cookies. You're our voice, she said. I smiled, grateful. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, fair hours away. Tom helped finish, joking. The night felt warm, community strong. I sat with Whiskers, the community circle standing tall in the studio, its glow a beacon for the fair ahead. The night felt electric. Is this our triumph unfolding? I wondered. I locked the door, ensuring the sculpture's safety. Sarah knocked, her eyes sparkling. Saw the setup. She said, brought flowers for the stalls. I thanked her, feeling the anticipation rise. She smiled. Your art's our heart, she added. Let's celebrate. Next morning, I arranged flowers with Sarah. The stalls bursting with color. The neighborhood thrummed. The fair just hours away. Is this our victory day? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by. His cane tapping Fair's set. He said, your lead. I nodded. I'll guide it. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought pie. You're our star, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail wagging with excitement. Kids waved. High art president, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah. But a sudden gust shook the banners, a flicker of past tension. My heart skipped. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a sign? I wondered. I called Mike, felt a gust. I said, near stalls. He replied, just wind, stay easy. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light steady. Heard a giggle, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw kids decorating. We smiled, just fun. He nodded, you've built this. I thanked him. Whiskers purred. Inside, safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid joy. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our soul. Next day, the fair began, the community circle on display. Mike called, all secure, he said, enjoy. I grinned, thanks. Stalls, opened art and crafts everywhere. Tom helped, steady. he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. You're leading, she said. I nodded. Will? The crowd buzzed, neighbors laughing. That evening, the fair glowed, music playing. Mr. Davis grilled. Ms. Janet danced. Mrs. Carter joined, pulling me in. I danced, Whiskers watching. Mr. Patel toasted to art and unity. Cheers rang, warm and loud. I felt whole, but a stall wobbled, wind strong. My heart jumped. Was it sabotage? I wondered. I called Mike. Stall shook. I said. He chuckled. Just win, he replied. I'll check. I sighed. Thanks. Tom saw me. All good, he said. We laughed. Mrs. Carter brought pie.com night, she added. I nodded. Yeah. That night, I patrolled with Sarah. Her light soft Serda clap, she said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a performance. We smiled. Just art. The walkie buzzed. All clear. Tom said. The next day, I oversaw the fair. The circle admired. Mike visited. No threats, he said. Success, I nodded. Great. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Keep shining, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Neighbors praised the fair. My pulse lifted. A kid showed a drawing. For you, I accepted. Touched. That night, the studio glowed. No issues. I sat with Whiskers. The circle radiant. Good kitty, I said. We're thriving. The neighborhood felt alive. Art flourishing. But a faint hum sounded. My heart quickened. I called Mike. Heard a hum. I said. He sighed. Likely a generator. I'll verify. Next morning, Mike confirmed. Just power. He said. All clear. I sighed. Thanks. I painted with Sarah. Fair winding down. Mr. Patel stopped. Proud work, he said. I nodded. Yes. Mrs. Carter brought cookies. You're our light, she said. I smiled. Grateful. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. Fair ending. Tom helped pack. Joking. The night felt warm. Community strong. I sat with Whiskers. The community circle bathed in the soft glow of the studio's lights. The fair's echoes fading into a quiet hum. The night felt peaceful. Is this our lasting peace? I wondered. I locked the door, securing the sculpture. Sarah knocked, her face glowing. Saw the fair's end. She said. Brought a framed sketch. I thanked her, feeling the warmth settle. She smiled. Your art's our legacy, she added. Well done. Next morning, I hung the sketch with Sarah. Its lines a tribute to the fair. The neighborhood buzzed. The event, a memory to cherish. Is this our new norm? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. HOAS, yours, he said. Lead well. I nodded. I will. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought muffins. You've changed us, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail swaying with ease. Kids waved. High art leader, they called, beaming. I chuckled. Yeah, but a distant horn blared a faint jolt. My heart skipped. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a stray noise? I wondered. I called Mike, heard a horn. I said, far off. He replied, just traffic. Stay calm. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light, gentle. Heard a whistle, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw a jogger passing. We smiled. Just life. He nodded. You've healed us. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid calm. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our bond. Next day, I sculpted a renewal vine, clay cool under my hands. Mike called fairs a hit. He said, no issues. I grinned. Great. I planned a gallery. The vine, my robe. Tom helped. Set, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Keep growing, she said. I nodded. Will. The neighborhood hummed. Art alive. That evening, neighbors gathered for a gallery preview. Mr. Davis grilled. Ms. Janet played tunes. Mrs. Carter danced, pulling me in. I joined, Whiskers watching. Mr. Patel toasted to new beginnings. Cheers rang, warm and bright. I felt whole, but a light flickered wind gusting. My heart jumped. Was it a glitch? I wondered. I called Mike. Light blinked. I said. He chuckled. Just wind, he replied. I'll check. I sighed. Thanks. Tom saw me. All good, he said. We laughed. Mrs. Carter brought pie.com night, she added. I nodded. Yeah. That night, I patrolled with Sarah. her light soft. Heard a hum, she said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a generator. We smiled. Just power. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. The next day, I worked on the vine, clay shaping. Mike visited. All secure, he said. Galleries set. I nodded. Perfect. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Lead on, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Neighbors planned more art. My pulse lifted. A kid offered a clay ball. For you. I took it, touched. That night, the studio glowed. No threats. I sat with Whiskers, the vine growing. Good kitty, I said. We're renewing. The neighborhood felt alive, art flourishing, but a soft tap sounded. My heart quickened. I called Mike, heard a tap. I said. He sighed. Likely a branch. I'll verify. Next morning, Mike confirmed. Just a tree, he said. All clear. I sighed. Thanks. I painted with Sarah. Gallery prepped. Mr. Patel stopped. Proud day, he said. I nodded. Yes. Mrs. Carter brought cookies. You're our guide, she said. I smiled, grateful. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers Gallery nearing. Tom helped finish, joking. The night felt warm, community strong. I sat with Whiskers, the renewal vine stretching across the studio, its green hues a symbol of growth under the soft midnight glow. The gallery loomed close. Is this our lasting legacy? I wondered. I locked the door, safeguarding the sculpture. Sarah knocked, her voice excited. Saw the vine, she said, brought frames for the gallery. I thanked her, feeling the pride swell. She smiled. Your art's our foundation, she added. Let's showcase it. Next morning, I framed pieces with Sarah, the art vibrant against the wood. The neighborhood hummed, the gallery days away. Is this our peak? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping gallery set. He said, your vision. I nodded. I'll lead. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought pie. You've inspired us, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail swaying with contentment. Kids waved. Hi Art Master, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah. But a distant rumble rolled a faint echo. My heart skipped. I hurried home, locking up. Was this a passing storm? I wondered. I called Mike, heard a rumble. I said, far off. He replied, just thunder, stay calm. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel, his light steady. Heard a drip, he said, pointing. I shone mine, saw rain on leaves. We smiled, just weather. He nodded. You've grounded us. I thanked him. Whiskers purred inside. Safe. The walkie buzzed. All good, Sarah said. I felt a solid peace. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our root. Next day, I sculpted a unity bloom, clay warm under my hands. Mike called, gallery secure. He said, tomorrow. I grinned, perfect. I prepared the bloom, my robe. Tom helped. Ready, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Keep shining, she said. I nodded. Will, the neighborhood buzzed. Art ready. That evening, neighbors gathered for a gallery rehearsal. Mr. Davis grilled. Miss Janet played soft tunes. Mrs. Carter danced, pulling me in. I joined, Whiskers watching. Mr. Patel toasted, to art's bloom. Cheers rang, warm and bright. I felt whole, but a shutter rattled. Wind strong. My heart jumped. Was it a flaw? I wondered. I called Mike. Shutter shook, I said. He chuckled. Just wind, he replied. I'll check. I sighed. Thanks. Tom saw me. All good, he said. We laughed. Mrs. Carter brought pie. Calm night, she added. I nodded. Yeah. That night, I patrolled with Sarah, her light gentle. Heard a splash, she said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a puddle. We smiled. Just rain. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. The next day, I set up the gallery, the bloom centerpiece. Mike visited, all guarded. He said, enjoy. I nodded. Great. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Lead on, she said. I smiled. Will. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Neighbors arrived, art filling the space. A teen showed a sculpture, inspired by you. I praised, touched. That night, the gallery opened. No threats. I sat with Whiskers, the bloom radiant. Good kitty, I said. We're blooming. The neighborhood felt alive, art thriving. But a soft creak sounded. My heart quickened. I called Mike, heard a creak. I said. He sighed. Likely settling. I'll verify. Next morning, Mike confirmed. Just the house. He said. All clear. I sighed. Thanks. I toured with Sarah, gallery buzzing. Mr. Patel stopped. Proud moment, he said. I nodded. Yes. Mrs. Carter brought cookies. You're our light, she said. I smiled, grateful. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, gallery full. Tom helped close, joking. The night felt warm, community strong. I sat with Whiskers, the unity bloom radiating a gentle warmth in the studio, its petals a testament to our journey. The gallery's success lingered. Is this our enduring peace? I wondered. I locked the door, cherishing the sculpture's safety. Sarah knocked, her face serene. Saw the bloom, she said. Brought a photo album. I thanked her, feeling the closure settle. She smiled. Your art's our story, she added. Let's remember. Next morning, I filled the album with Sarah, snapshots of the fair and gallery filling the pages. The neighborhood hummed a new rhythm established. Is this our forever? I wondered. Mr. Patel stopped by, his cane tapping. HOAS thriving. He said, You're doing. I nodded. We did. Mrs. Carter shuffled over, brought muffins. You've built us, she said. I smiled. Thanks. A lift. That afternoon, I walked Whiskers, her tail swaying with calm. Kids waved. High art legend, they called, cheering. I chuckled. Yeah, but a soft breeze rustled, a gentle reminder. My heart eased. I strolled home, locking up. Was this just nature? I wondered. I called Mike, felt a breeze. I said, all good. He replied, just weather. Enjoy. That night, I patrolled with Mr. Patel. His lights soft. Heard a song, he said, pointing. I shown mine. Saw a group singing. We smiled. Just harmony. He nodded. You've given us this. I thanked him. Whiskers purred. Inside, safe. The walkie buzzed. All good. Sarah said. I felt a solid joy. Mr. Patel whispered, your art's our life. Next day, I sculpted a memory tree, clay cool under my hands. Mike called. All quiet, he said. Case closed. I grinned. Sure, I asked. He nodded. Peace now. I displayed the tree, my robe. Tom helped. Done, he said. Mrs. Carter brought bread. Keep creating, she said. I nodded. Well, the neighborhood buzzed. Art eternal. That evening, neighbors gathered for a tree dedication. Mr. Davis grilled. Miss Janet played melodies. Mrs. Carter danced, pulling me in. I joined, Whiskers watching. Mr. Patel toasted to memory and art. Cheers rang, warm and bright. I felt whole, but a leaf fell, wind, gentle. My heart lifted. Was it a sign? I wondered. I called Mike. Leaf fell, I said. He laughed. Just nature, he replied. Celebrate. I sighed. Thanks. Tom saw me. All good, he said. We laughed. Mrs. Carter brought pie. Joyful night, she added. I nodded. Yeah. That night, I patrolled with Sarah, her light warm. Heard a cheer, she said, pointing. I shone it. Saw a celebration. We smiled. Just life. The walkie buzzed. All clear, Tom said. The next day, I tended the tree. Clay said, Mike visited. Neighborhood safe. He said, your win. I nodded. Great. Mrs. Carter brought tea. Lead on, she said. I smiled. Will, that afternoon, I walked Whiskers. She padded happy. Neighbors shared stories. My pulse steady. A kid gave a drawing. For the tree, I hung it. Touched that night. The studio glowed. No shadows. I sat with Whiskers, the tree complete. Good kitty, I said. We've won. She nuzzled me, content. The neighborhood felt alive, art thriving. I looked back. Battles fought. Peace earned. This is home, I thought. Our art lives on.